Hey everyone, Casey Johnston here, and welcome to my channel. We'll see how this thing takes shape as time goes on, but basically this channel is going to be, I guess, part vlog, part update on things that I'm currently working on, and audio samples or video audio samples of the things I'm working on. I'm an audiobook narrator, and I'm a budding audiobook narrator at that. And one of the things that I noticed when I was first starting out, before I was first starting out, when I was first trying to start out, was that there was a ton of information out there in a ton of different places, and there wasn't a whole lot that was really cohesive in one place. A lot of audiobook narrators are also voiceover actors, and a lot of audiobook narrators are also actors, whether it's screen or film or play or all of the above. And that's how a lot of them get into it. Now, there's a lot of people like me as well that are none of those, that just happen to be someone who is an avid or voracious reader who also loves audiobooks and likes to perform in some way, shape, or form. And that's what I fall under. But when I first started out, it was very hard to find this information. There's very good information out there. Like everything, one blog says one thing, one blog says another, one vlog says one thing, one vlog says another, this YouTube. And there are channels that are dedicated to audiobooks, and there's channels that are dedicated to voiceover. But for me, I felt like I had to go to a million different places to kind of actually get something of substance. I started out, for instance, with So You Want to Be an Audiobook Narrator by Sean Allen Pratt, who doesn't know I'm making this video necessarily, but he's also my audiobook coach, my narration coach as well. So not an endorsed video by any means, but I have a link to that video down there because it's a good place to start. Basically, lock yourself in your closet. If you can read out loud and correct your mistakes and you still come out enjoying it and not insane, this may be something for you. It's a start at least. And then there's coaches and how to edit and all this other stuff, and it's very hard to find it in one place. So my thought was that I'm still at the beginning of my journey. I have several books under contract. I run a short story podcast called Storytell Podcast that is a part of author promotion and author book launches and publisher book launches and things like that. So I get to network and work with all these fantastic, amazing authors and bring them to people's ears. I guess to sum it all up, this is kind of just my journey. I'm budding at this, and I've already made a ton of mistakes that I've learned from, and maybe you can learn something from them as well. Maybe I can give you an idea of an actual jumping off point. If you have a question, I'll have my email linked below. You can send me your questions. I'll do my best to answer them. If I don't have the answer, I'll find the answer. I'll note where I found the answer, and I'll maybe make a video about it. I'm not someone who's presenting himself as any kind of expert, but I'm on this journey, and maybe you join me on it, and maybe you can learn something too, because I know I'm going to learn a lot. Learning is something we should all never stop doing. We should never stop growing. These are all cliche things that we all know, but it's absolutely true. And so I'm going to go on this journey, and I'm going to learn. And I hope you'll join me for it as I go from being a budding audiobook narrator, someone who has contracts and one or two titles, to having hundreds of titles and having a lot more information and still maybe not being the expert of experts, maybe not being the authority, but still learning. So I appreciate you. Come along for this ride with me. I'm Casey Johnston. Thanks for lending me your ears, and I'll read to you next time.